Gates have opened. They're off racing now. Metallic Bell is the first to jump out. Quickly away also near the outside is Juicing Carrots, who's showing surprising dash. Going forward as well here. On the inside is Drift Star with Dicoletto going to press on around them wider and in fact will attempt to try and lead them. And so as they go down the riverside, Dicoletto did cross Metallic Bell, Juicing Carrots, Drift Star, Debilatio behind them. A length wide Choose Her, gonna go back in the middle, and outside of those Go Crying. They're followed by coming around in the back half of the field early on. Then Resistance in the tail end of Crystal Valley at the 800, where Dicoletto piloted the field by a length over Juicing Carrots. Metallic Bell down on the inside, getting a sweet trip in third place, and 3/4 of a length to Debilatio. Drift Star at the 600 is next, fifth on the inside from Wide Choose Her, who's being heeled up a fair way out. Then back on the rails, Gonna Go Crying. Pike is biding his time with the favourite coming around. He just wants one good enough to drag him into the race. He's still back there. He's now starting to angle out here on the odds-on favourite as they'd balanced up. Dicoletto was joined by Debilatio. Why Choose Her runs on. Coming around is starting to wind up with a head full of steam down the outside as Debilatio reaches the lead. Pike draws the Persuader on coming around, draws alongside of Debilatio. Debilatio coming around. Oh, it's tight coming around right on the line. Has nabbed Debilatio, I fancy, with Dicoletto third, fourth Wide Choose Her, and then came Go Crying. They were followed by Drift Star, Metallic Bell, Juicing Carrots and Gonna Go. Further back Crystal Valley, Resistance, and it was amongst the last of them home. Took the length of the straight, but coming around goes back to back, and that gives William the second leg of a winning double. Number 3 coming around, the Gingerbread Man 4-year-old, brings up successive wins as well for Grant and Alana Williams. Taking out race 7, coming back, he was just trying to find one that was capable to tow him up into the race, but there wasn't much of it, and so he had to then get busy and cut Debilatio down, which is certainly run terrific race second up. Coming around, just getting the upper hand in the shadows of the post. And back there is Dicoletto in third place in front of Why Choose Her. So 3, 4, 5, 8. Coming around first for Paul Ramsey. Wins by half a head, 1 length second and third. The time 1:24.32 and the split 35.58. So doing a good job to come from where it was back there under the 59. And the Gingerbread Man Elite Dancer gelding home here for W. Pike. Second placing to Debilatio by Smart Missile from Velasco. Fred Kersley, Peter Hall, Dicoletto's a Dick Turpin, Storm Leto gelding ridden by Jared Noski for Daniel and Ben Pearce. Next of the day, race 8, the C Corp handicap. It's the dash over the 1,000. Number 2, Saracino, is the scratching there out of the third leg of our quaddie as we prepare to see coming around. Return back towards the enclosure. Career start number 12, now yielding 4 wins, 5 placings, and so consistent here. And a good win too from that outside gate to go back. Weren't too many options for Pike there to really undertake. He just had to sit back and just chew the gum for a little while and then really get the best out of the horse late in proceedings. Well, Puffer Williams has now joined Brittany Taylor down in the yard after that victory. It's a double for that stable, and it's a double for William Pike, and 2 in a line for coming around, Britt.
And a great performance by coming around to Grant Williams. You said last start that you knew this was a horse that would be able to put a few wins together, but you must be really impressed with what he's been able to do since arriving to you in great condition from Raquel.
Yeah, look, Raqu's done all the early work with him and done a super job, and she actually potted me for not thanking her last time, so I'll make sure I'll get that in. It was just good to see him come from behind today. We actually think this is probably his best style of racing. It definitely suits our style. So now he's been up on speed and won and come from behind. It was a good effort today.
Great to see that versatility. Now, you've won the last 2 races, but the next one may be the most important coming up because your daughter, Tani Williams, is about to take place in the Hobby Horse Tournament, being family day here at Perth Racing. What do you think her chances are like?
Well, she's got my speed and she's got no chance. She's got Lana's, she's got half a chance.
All right, let's hope she throws to the dam. Well done.
Thanks.
Grant Williams there. Sky Thoroughbred Central. It's off to a break and still 2 more races to come here from Ascot.
don't get in trouble here. We can overcome this.
I've got Willie Pike with me after the win of Coming Around. Pikey, last start you were able to sit leaders back from gate 1. Had to do it a bit different today. How did he feel?
He actually felt very good. Yeah, I can't really say too much other than good things. Sometimes in his trials he used to dish Unite and get a bit uncomfortable on the bends, but these 2 starts he's had, he's felt the winner a long way out.
What sort of distance range do you think he'll get? Is this his best distance, the 14 or a mile, or what are you thinking?
Really, I thought I peaked on my run to the line there, so I don't know if that was distance or weight and a few other factors. So 14's looking good at the moment.
Bit of a unique question. Jet and Aspen go around and in their hobby horse race in the next take on Grant and Alana's daughter. Do you think that they're any chance?
Oh, they're not big striders, so they'll be right. As long as they have fun, who cares?
Exactly right. Well done, Pikey.
Thank you.
It's not the competitive Pikey that I thought would be the answer. I thought that he'd have the kids trained to the minute. And I have seen them, of course, as well on the mechanical horse as well. So perhaps learning a thing or two from mum and dad and trying their craft on the mechanical horse, which is here at Perth Racing today. Up next, it is the Hobby Horse Tournament.